Hello, welcome to Dad Appreciation Week, day 3. And the next dad we're going to appreciate is my brother from another mother, Jesus Guerra, Chuy. Chuy and I actually met in high school. I don't think that he remembers. I don't think my presence impacted him that much. He impacted me because he was so stupid good. It was an all-region tryout when I was a senior, and his school had just moved into our district, and this guy, just with this stupid amount of confidence that I've never seen, just rolls in. And back then you would audition in front of all your peers, and this cat just gets up there, and I'm just like, this is ridiculous, man. It was just so ridiculously good. And then years later, I heard about him in the circuit when I was in college. There was this group here in San Antonio that had basically been assembled out of the best players in town, Mariachi Nuevo Chapultepec. And they were playing very high level mariachi, and he was playing trumpet for them. And I was like, who's this kid, man? And I remembered it was him, and he sounded even more stupid than before. And then finally I moved to San Antonio, and I played with a few groups, and then I wound up with this one group, and then there he was. We were playing together. Of course he didn't remember, and he didn't really want to have anything to do with me. Not that he didn't want anything to do with me, but he just saw me as some guy, coming in to play trumpet, that he didn't really care. And he's like that. When he plays with somebody new, he doesn't care. He's just he's gonna do his thing. He'll match you, on the fly pretty quickly because he's that good. But he doesn't let those kinds of things impact him too greatly, Not like me, that I was like, oh my God, it's Jesus Guerra. And once we started playing together, we hit it off really, really well, and we became really, really good friends. And to this day, I don't say he's my brother from another mother for no reason. Absolutely a disgusting execution, and I can talk about that for a while. But he works hard. He works hard to be with us, and he's really what on our tracks where we sound the best. It's a lot of it's because of him. It's him playing trumpet. It's him playing lead trumpet on the really, really great stuff. Some of the stuff that I have to play lead on. I sound alright, but he's just so good trumpet players really make the mariachi sound he really facilitates that for us. And so I guess one little tidbit before I leave, and before we express our admiration and appreciation for Chuy, he does have a kind of a weakness, and that is that I love him. And he really is as good as I'm saying. He's better than what I'm saying. And I'm not great, but there's out of the 500 facets of trumpet playing that there are, I've got 3 that I'm better than him at, right? And not by much, but just enough, right? And those 3 things are I have screaming high chops, right? Jay doesn't really have that, but they're not really needed, especially not in mariachi. So I can't really hold that over him in mariachi because it's never not really used. The other thing is one of the other things is I actually think I have better technique than him. I have better double tonguing. My classical training probably shows a little bit more in classical music. There's one time we were at a restaurant, and we're just talking, chilling out, and we're having a great time. Drinking a few brews. The restaurant was kind of slow, and I started whipping out classical repertoire because I don't really know anything, and I was not that good of a mariachi. And so I started whipping out classical repertoire, and he goes, "Oh yeah, yeah." He goes, "That's the Hummel third movement, the Hummel concerto, the third movement." I go, "Yeah, you know it." And he goes, "Yeah," and he starts whipping it out like in a different key, and he's playing in a different key because when he was a kid, he took it out from a tape player, and the tape speed made it in a different key, and it wasn't even that big of a deal. I was just kind of like, "Oh, you know that's in E flat, right?" And he's like, "Huh?" And I started going through it, you know, I started going through that, and like halfway through this passage, it's like it's pretty technical. He just goes like this and puts his trumpet down. He didn't talk to me for the rest of the night, dude. Like he was just mad, you know. I always give him a hard time about that, but anyway, I do want to say that I appreciate him, and I can say all that stuff about him because he's my brother from another mother. So please express your appreciation for Chuy in the comments. Thank you, Chuy.